over the past couple of days, we've been talking a lot about credit card companies digging their claws into our entertainment, and there is a group of feminists who are saying that censorship is happening because of them, and they're so proud of the work they're doing online, and of course, gamers are roasting them for it. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, it is not just going to stop with video games. We could see censorship over movies, TV shows, manga, anime, books, you name it, and it could be censored. This is not a good situation, and that's why I think that it is so important that so many people are calling it out right now, whether you're a content creator like myself, or whether you're just somebody on social media like X. I think that it is great that so many people are speaking up right now. I know there's even a petition with over 27,000 signatures in just a couple of days on this topic, and it is really great to see so many people fighting back against not only these credit card companies, but also the feminists who are claiming that this is a big victory for them, that they are having this censorship done because they are the moral police of the internet. Now, of course, these feminists do not know anything about video games or gamers or our culture. They simply see a target that they could go after and hopefully make a few bucks off of, because at the end of the day, they don't care about protecting girls or about protecting women. They care about lining their own pockets and making as much profit as possible. That's why I do not trust these people, and why, of course, none of you trust them either. But they've been attacking gamers a lot over the past couple of days, and they're getting ratioed for it. I mean, Melinda, the Collective Shout co-founder and movement director, had said that we're all sick and brain-rotted degenerates, and her post has 94 likes to 816 comments and 203 reposts, and most of the reposts are not in her favor. I mean, it's got nearly 340,000 views, and she really doesn't have a lot of support on her side, which isn't particularly shocking given the people that she is trying to get to back her and the people that she is trying to appeal to do not actually care about anyone but themselves. So why would they care truly about your cause? I mean, it's not like they are going to make any profit off of this. And I do think that it is important that we point out that these feminists are only 50% of the problem. Sure, they are claiming that they reported this content and that they tried to bring like Steam and Nintendo to these credit card companies' attention, but it's also the fault of the credit card companies for, of course, appealing to these losers and forcing these platforms to remove properly rated content. So we do also need to, definitely pay attention to the credit card companies, but I mean, people like Melinda are getting absolutely roasted by gamers right now. I know I had posted the Eve Kaukini mod image just saying stay mad. It's got 779 hearts on the comment, but I had also ended up reposting it. And I know that that's doing pretty good as well. It's currently sitting at 10K likes with 188,000 views, which is pretty cool. The link to the petition is also there, and I will put it in the description of this video as well, but it just goes to show how many gamers are truly against her. I just posted that during a live stream just to see if maybe she'd take the bait and respond, because people like her don't want to have conversations or discussions. What they really want to do is they want to control, they want power, and unless they are the ones starting the conversation, right, then they don't see any benefit out of it. They could sit here and act like adults and professionals and actually put forth their argument, but of course they don't know video games, so they can't really argue against them. You've got people posting images like this: dumbasses, attractive female character. Is this porn? Censorship regarding adult content is stupid, and whoever thinks it's okay should be laughed at and shamed. We enjoy and appreciate beautiful characters in fantasy. Appreciating beauty should not be a negative thing. Nice gaslighting to appeal to morality. Why don't you go after cuties on Netflix? Why not go after OnlyFans? Oh, of course, because they don't care about actually protecting anybody. They just care about making a quick buck. You effed with the wrong people. When are you going to start talking about how problematic all the fantasy smut disguised as romance novels on the shelves at the local Barnes & Nobles is? Of course, you decide to lash out, get emotional, throw buzzwords and made up accusations when you get pushback against your authoritarian crusade. Get absolutely outed, fraud. And another individual named L.S. Kennedy, who is a campaigner, has been going after Savvy. Savvy has been very vocal about this situation. Savvy is trying to bring as much attention to it as possible, calling these people out on all of their BS. And this person is very bothered, which there's a lot of language in here that I think is just so funny. And to really highlight it, it's what I'll read first. To summarize from our own records, Savvy's big exposés apparently intended to intimidate and silence us while riling up a gaggle of rabid followers melting down after losing access to this content consists of... Now, let's just stop there for a second. Intended to intimidate and silence us. Then she goes on to say that she will not be silenced, which is just so funny to me because we're talking about this person inevitably wanting to censor content and silence and control developers. So it's okay when you get people silenced, but it's not okay when other people try to silence you. Do these people not realize how ironic the BS they're spewing really is? She goes on to talk about false accusations because these people ended up defending cuties. I don't think that defending cuties is the hill you want to die on. And I know that Caitlin Roper here, a feminist activist and the campaign's manager at Collective Shout, ended up saying that, oh, you know, we're not campaigning against cuties. Cuties is stunning and brave. But previously when cuties came out, she was also somebody who was saying we need to get this banned. So it's just a lot of inconsistency. Really, their morals change whichever way the wind blows on any given day. And that's exactly what's, of course, happening now. They're saying things like either dishonestly or due to a lack of comprehension skills. There does seem to be a pattern summarizing our campaigns to misrepresent their goals and impacts. I think that's so funny because all you're doing is misinterpreting and miscommunicating, I guess, ultimately to your followers who don't know video games, what video games are all about. Video games are not some like hotbed for far right, degenerate extremists, whatever they want to say on, you know, this day. I mean, it's just absurd that they're talking about dishonesty when they are the most dishonest people on the freaking internet. She even says, I've asked Savvy to leave my page once, but this person returned to hurl more abuse and false accusations against me and my colleagues. Due to this person's lack of self-control and respect for boundaries, I kindly asked them to leave my page once before even inviting them to have the last word. Our message was reinforced and amplified. Now again, kindly leave my page. I mean, how many times do you have to say you're a sensitive snowflake? Because all you're doing is saying, oh, leave me alone, you guys are being so mean, when you're calling other people absolutely disgusting things, but ultimately you are a public person posting public opinions on a public platform for the public to see. You can't just tell people to leave you alone or go away unless you ultimately decide to like lock down your profile. And even then, it's still posting on a public platform, so if somebody follows you, they can gain access to those posts and ultimately roast you for them. Like, these people just have no self-awareness at all whatsoever. It's honestly mind-boggling. Now, Melinda's been pretty quiet over the past couple of days. L.S. Kennedy seems to be the only one who's really standing on the front lines. I guess Caitlin Roper is too. But in general, these people are making themselves just look worse and worse and worse because there's really nobody who's defending you. You're just spewing lies about gamers and the industry. I mean, this post of hers has 13 likes and 40 comments. So we're just talking about anything they're saying getting absolutely ratioed to hell and back right now. And I don't see that changing. You've got people saying, now again, kindly leave my page. Then kindly leave our hobby alone, you freaking feminists. So you're saying you don't know what you're talking about. Got it. I don't really think we expected them to know anything about what they're talking about. They're just yapping. False Madam Savvy is in the correct here. You are the one who's wrong. Does it matter if she leaves your page? You're just going to continue to hide replies while pushing your moralizing censorship anyway. clown Karen post. Congrats on turning everybody against you. Your downfall is well deserved. So it's really good to see these people being called out, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. They've definitely put a bit of a target on themselves on social media, right? All their posts are probably going to be looked at, and people are going to ratio them. And I love to see gamers speaking up for our entertainment and being very vocal on social media. So I definitely recommend you continue to do that. I wouldn't go to these people's social media posts and giving them attention, because that's ultimately what they want, and they're just looking for ammunition to use against gamers. But I highly recommend reposting videos like mine, like other content creators, going over to creators like Savvy's exes and giving them attention, and just being very aware of what is happening with these feminist groups right now. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.